Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm going to do a voiceover, so here we go. I started doing the wire and everything about it, and yep, here comes the string. Ooh, that's rough. Wow, beautiful. And I just put on trimming from yarn that I had lying around. You can use whatever yarn you want, but I got it from, I don't even know what store I got it from. I just found it in my shed. So here we go. I put it on with some super glue because that really sticks. You know, it's super glue, so it should. But I started doing the trimming, and then after I did the trimming, I made sure to mark it up, make sure there's no loose edges. Yes, please be careful with the scissors because, you know, I almost like cut myself like 5 times in this video. But I started making and seeing if I wanted to put a bedding in. My sister wanted me to put like an actual like bedding part in, so here I am putting the bedding in. The glue wasn't sticking. Please, whatever you do, please use hot glue for this and not super glue, because super glue does not stick very well. And yeah, just please use hot glue because that really stuck well. But I made sure to go back and trim up the edges when I was done with like doing this, and it was kind of irritating, this part, because I had to make sure it was perfectly lined up. Yep, there it is, close up right now. But I made sure to unglue it like 5 times, as you can see. I don't know why, but I did it. And I made sure to mark it up and trim all the edges and do all that. But after I'm done, don't do that. After I'm done, I noticed, you see how I glued the other side and didn't cut it? Like I cut the other side? Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. Please make sure you cut the other side and do the other curtain first before you put on the roof. Because that wasn't okay. Okay? It wasn't okay. And it annoyed me so much. And I'm sorry if it annoyed you too. But I made sure to do all of that, and I just want to tell you that the curtains, you need to use like sharp scissors. I used my kitchen scissors, not my finest moment, okay? Yes, go ahead and laugh. But I made sure to glue the edges to the bed so they wouldn't like flop around and like get loose on the wire. Yeah. But make sure to use a thin string when you're doing the bow, because the bow, it was really difficult for me because I used a thicker one and it didn't go very well. But tell me what you think in the comments about the bow. But after I did that, I made sure to add all the details and stuff. I started adding them at least. Wow, you did a great job. You see that? Perfect. It's perfect. But after you do that, I started making the pillows. This is an option. You do not have to make the pillows. I just did them for decoration because, you know, my sister. So I did those, and I would fold it over about at least 5 times to make sure you get the length like that. But you can do it however many times you want. And I trimmed up the edges, made sure that there was no excess. I put the little extra, you know, little designer thing. I don't even know what it's called anymore. But I started picking up it, like, as I was cleaning, because as you can see, it's a mess. But, you know, I just started doing that. And then this one was a longer pillow. So make sure when you do the longer pillow, you do like only like 3 folds. It just depends on how big the bed is, to be honest. But after that, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Oh yeah, the blanket. Please look up a different video on how to sew, because I did not do a very good job on this, okay? Okay, it wasn't a good job. And I'm sorry. To all the people that sew, I'm sorry you have to watch me do this, because this was terrible. But I just did it like that because I didn't learn. This was like my first time doing it too. And if you have an iron, please use an iron to flatten that, because I almost burnt myself doing that. wasn't a good time. No, wasn't a good one. But I started like sewing it together, making sure that there wasn't any like holes. The amount of times I had to tie a knot in this before I realized that I just have to tie it together was insane. But I just started pulling it through. I pulled it through a couple of times and then I re-pulled it through. So then, yeah, as you can see, I just pulled it back through. It wasn't okay. I'm sorry if I'm not making any sense. But after I did that, I did make sure that I want it. You can do it as long as you want. You don't have to do it as long as I had it. But after I did that, I started to tighten the top at least, because I'm just gonna glue it down anyway. It's not like you can't see the ugly parts, okay? You guys, you don't have to see the ugly parts because you're gonna glue it down. Don't worry if it's not perfect. But after I did that, I did, like, as you can see, it's not a very good sewing job, so don't laugh, okay, guys? I did an extra trim on it just to give it a little more detail. You don't have to do that either. You don't have to do it. But just make sure you glue it down to the bed if you want to. You don't have to do that either. But I made a little crown. Again, don't have to do that. But I just made it for my sister because I'm doing it for my sister, this whole craft. So I just glued the tiny piece of wire around the thing, and I just wrapped the wire around her ear. So don't do what I did, because I didn't even keep this idea. I was trying to make like a long skirt for her. When I laid her down on that bed, it looked like she was levitating. It looked like she was levitating off the bed. Okay? It wasn't good, okay? But anyways, I'm going to let you guys just finish watching the video, and I hope you have a great day, my stars. Bye-bye.